Welcome to class 10 students to this online class. Today we are going to finish the first chapter, the nationalism in Europe. And the last topic we have just discussed, that is nationalism and imperialism. Actually, we have two terms here. Nationalism has a particular sense of people residing under a particular identical zone, motivated by its territorial importance and particularities. But imperialism is a just you say a unique term that may stand against nationalism. How? Being a superpower or imperial power ruled by a monarch crosses all limits of a territory and impose his power on the by force, by the help of military and economic power. In present it can be told, then you can call it imperialism. The expense of monarchical rule to a distant place, that is colonization. But colonial power has a history of imperialism. How both the terms nationalism and imperialism are relevant to these topics, let us see. The last quarter of 19th century nationalism no longer retained its idealistic liberal democratic statement of first half of the century. It was not so effective, but it had some idealistic liberal democratic sentiment. And the time came when it became a very narrow concern. This narrow concern however, it was a very limited time. We can say it that 1815 to 1830. After 1830, there were some revolts, and 1840 openly this imperialism was heavily opposed, and its first rise was in France. During this period, nationalist group became increasingly intolerant of each other, and even ready to go to a war. Now, the power of imperialism was about to be defeated by the nationalistic forces. And nationalistic forces now getting a taste of terrorism which you can call intolerant, and when the situation produced, it also entered into the war. Major European powers also tried to manipulate the nationalistic aspiration of the subject people in Europe to further their own imperialistic aims. Imperialistic aims were somehow discouraged. The most serious source of nationalist tension in Europe was after 1871, and we can see it. This was especially referential in case of the Balkans. It was geographically a region with ethnic variation. Ethnic variance, different kind of people in particular different zones, and nowadays you can find it as Romania, Bulgaria, Albania, Greece, Macedonia, Croatia, Bosnia-Herzegovina, Slovenia, Serbia, Montenegro, whose interim were partly known as Slavs. Of course, these were the Slavs, a tribe of Europe, and particular in Eastern Europe, when USSR in present day reference we can call, when it got free, two countries, Czechoslovakia and Yugoslavia, were particular diverse into ethnic groups. And 12 countries, 6 from each, emerged as a free nation. Let us go back during the Balkan. This Balkan was under the sole control of Ottoman Empire. And the spread of the idea, romantic nationalism in the Balkan, together with the disintegration of Ottoman Empire, made this region very explosive. One factor that worked so nicely, that tragic and very hard military power enforced Ottoman Empire disintegrated. How? Let us see. The 19th century has witnessed how Ottoman Empire had sought to extend on itself through modernization and internal reforms, but with very little success. Ottoman Empire was a traditional empire, but in 19th century it tried its hard, its best to modernize itself as per the criteria fixed by the European countries, who were basically the Christians and Christian lifestyles. Ottoman Empire tried its best to modernize itself with internal reforms, but it was the beginning, very little worked. One by one, its European subject nationalities broke away from its control and declared independence. What was the European portion under under Ottoman Empire? Gradually liberated themselves because the central power of Ottoman Empire got weakened. And Balkan people, based on their claim for independence and political right or nationality, and used history to prove that they had once been independent but has subsequently been subjugated by foreign power. Listen, all region or new country under Ottoman Empire felt that they had been subjugated by the foreign power. Why such sense got created in their minds? It was romantic nationalism. Romantic nationalism, I have discussed earlier in last classes.